Hello YouTubers, what we are going to do today is we are going to sublimate on these ceramic ornaments. I got them actually last year. I was going to make some Christmas ornaments for my aunt and put our pictures on it. But I really struggled. I eventually got one good one that was still not really that good. So I thought I'd pop on with a quick little video showing how to do these now that I've kind of had a little bit longer to play with them. So you can use, this is the Cricut Infusible inks. You can also print and use a regular sublimation printer and print out whatever designs you want to do. The easiest thing I found to do with this is the Cricut Easy Presses. I was using my heat press last year, and it's a clamshell press that closes, so it wasn't giving even heat. I was also breaking them because it was trying to do too much pressure and then it just cracked them. So I don't know, I thought these would be really easy, and they actually kind of, as you can tell, really weren't. We were on the struggle bus. So we'll go over what to do with them and how to do them today. So let me go show you what you need. All right, so I'm using, these are 3-inch acrylic sublimation blanks. They have to be sublimation blanks again. They can't just be any ceramic ornament. I got a set of 10 of them off Amazon for $25, which isn't too bad. So they're, so they come obviously white. I am using the Cricut Easy Press. This is the 9x9-inch one. I like them because they're flat. Unlike the heat press, which wants to close at an angle. You probably also could get away with heat gun, like I did on the cup. You could probably get away with a heat gun if you don't have the Easy Press. And then you're going to need heat tape and then butcher paper for this. And then either a printed off transfer. So like this one was printed from, I have a Sawgrass printer. Or you can use the Cricut Infusible inks. So for this one, what I did is I did the buffalo plaid, and then this is vinyl on top of it, so that it's kind of a fun shimmer. So you can kind of almost make your own blanks to vinyl then. The only thing to know about them is they come with a paper backing or a sticky, plasticky backing on them. You would need to take that off to do this, and cut them. Cut them, because if not, the extra that hangs over goes onto the back of the white. So these also come with little strings so you can hang them, which is pretty nice. So let me go show you this in the software real quick, and then we will make one. All right, so this is Silhouette Studio. You could use any program that's out there on the market, because basically all you're doing is printing. So what I did is I went over here to the shape tool and drew circles, made them exactly 3 inches, and then put my design into them. Very difficult. I'm kidding. It's not that hard by any means. You're just going to do this basically just to make sure they're sized correctly. After you do that, you go File and Print, and I print to the Sawgrass print manager. This little box comes up and it mirrors them for us. It's going to need to be mirrored because we're flipping them. And then make sure ceramic and glass is put. And then I change the color to vivid. And then print out, and you'll have a whole sheet. Alright, so when you do print them out, cut a fairly healthy sized box around it. We're going to end up taping this to our butcher paper to get it to stick that way. So, box. And also they are dull because they have been printed. They'll liven up once we press them. Alright, so we are over here on my heat press. This is my heat press. The Cricut Easy Presses want a hard silicone mat, and instead of buying one, I just use my heat press. When I do use it, I don't use it that often, but I'm not made of money, so we make do. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to line up your design with your circle. Alrighty. So we've lined that up, and then what I like to do, this is just butcher paper, is take your tape and tape your design down to the paper. That way it ensures that it's really taped very well and it's not going to move or ghost on you, and that no place is like too high so that it doesn't get in full contact with your ceramic piece. It also makes getting these off easier because the paper won't be hot. So I have the Easy Press it to 400 degrees for 180 seconds. So I just let it kind of sit here and warm up for a minute. The last minute or so, I like to just put my hand here to ensure that it has been even pressure so there's no ghosting. All right, a couple other things. The 160 seconds is a bit arbitrary. It says between 2 and 4 minutes on the directions, so that's just kind of what I picked. Also, this tends to let out a bit of a smell. Not a bad smell, just a smell. So I would just be aware of that. Also, if you have sublimated anything on the other side of these ornaments, it will come through on the butcher paper. That's the reason I have it underneath. Just a little easy insurance. Alright, so we are done heat pressing. Now you should be able to see the design through the paper like we did on the mug. I'm going to let it cool down real quick. So there we go. I did get a bit of ghosting down here. So I would say probably smaller is better when you're doing this, because it seems like when it gets a little too close to the edge, you run into some problems too. I will fully disclose I totally screwed this up the first time I did it. So by no means am I perfect. I tried to show you my mess ups. What happened here is when I cut the paper over here, it was too close, and that's why all of this happened. So cut a big square and tape it down, and that seems to do better. And this down here at the bottom was probably a little close too. So that may be really what that problem is. But, and like everything with sublimation, buy extra blanks. Sublimation just seems kind of fidgety. It's really awesome. And I love that this is never coming off. I can scratch it. You know, it's never coming off. This will be here for a million years and still look this nice. You can even rub it down and bleach it if you needed to for whatever reason. But it does seem a little fidgety to get a good result. So I would definitely buy extra just in case you have a little happy accident. So I hope this was informative for you. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you so much for watching.